baseball out west, beginning with Oakland hosting the Mariners, and Barry Zito looking for win number 12. 2-0 A's. Jose Lopez gets under it. It's deep. Eric Burns to the wall for the catch. It's a top play nominee. Burns making up for an 0-for-5 night. Very impressive. Top of the 7th, A's 5-2 lead, 2 men on. Not anymore, thanks to Willie Bloomquist. A 3-run blast off of Zito. Zito allowed 5 runs, 8 hits, and 6 2/3. Top 7 still Ichiro. Ichiro, number 252 on the year, 5 hits shy of George Sisler's record. His only hit of the game. Tie game, Jose Lopez. It's deep, Mark Kotze. That's a tremendous grab. At the wall, Mark Kotze. He also extended his hitting streak to 14 games in this one. Bottom 9, leadoff batter, Rubio Durazo pops up. Raul Ibanez, Jose Lopez, go at it. Wait a minute, they collide and nobody gets it, so Durazo is safe at second. We're still in the bottom of the 9th, bases loaded now for Oakland. 1 out, Bobby Crosby. This looks good, good contact, right to Ichiro, and Esteban Herman would score the winning run on the sac fly, and the A's, what a win to stay on top of the AL West. Steve?
As for the 2 teams chasing the A's, Angels and Rangers are trying to keep pace. We had a wild 9th inning in this one, too. But here in the 2nd, Vladimir Guerrero against Kenny Rogers. Guerrero's 34th. He's got a 15-game hitting streak against Texas. And Kenny Rogers all of a sudden has struggled 5-7 in his last 16 starts. Darren Erstad grounded the first. Mark Teixeira the throw to the plate. As Sean Figgins, he's safe. How? What an unbelievable slide around Ken Huckabee's tag. Figgins also had a key triple in the game for 3 Angels. Now to the 9th. Look, there are some weak saves, right, folks? This is a serious save. Percival facing Mark Teixeira with 1st and 2nd and nobody out. Lines it right. It's a foul ball. Later in the at-bat, Teixeira comes through with a base hit. They hold him at 3rd, so the base is loaded and nobody out in a 2-run game. David DeLucci pops it up. Can't get it out of the infield. Everybody has to stay, and it's 1 out. Next batter is Kevin Mensch. Now, Mensch had homered earlier in the game, not here. Against Percival, he too, not even close to getting it out of the infield. Can a brother get a sac fly? 2 outs. Next batter, Brian Jordan, blown away. Percival's 31st save. Guy hasn't allowed a run in his last 14 appearances. So here's the deal. In the American League West, up to the 2nd, the A's maintain their 1-game lead over the Angels. Remember, those teams will meet this weekend to close it out. 3 games in Oakland. Texas falls 3 off the pace.
You want more wild stuff? Dodgers, Rockies. Adrian Beltre coming into the game, batting .341, 47 homers. Make that 48. Off of Sean Estes with the bags full. You heard the crowd. Number 48 leads the majors. He also tied the major league record for 3rd baseman Mike Schmidt with his 48th homer. We're tied at 5 in the 4th. Aaron Miles, opposite way. That'll work. A run comes in, putting the Rockies up 6-5. It's a 7-6 game. Dodgers down in the 8th. Robin Ventura with runners on 1st and 2nd. The chopper, Steve Reed, the flip for the out. Milton Bradley would score, though. Tying the game at 7. Bottom 9. Here comes, you heard the crowd, MVP Beltre coming up with runners on the corners. Reed intentionally walks Beltre. Bags full for Milton Bradley with the infield in. Through the right side of the infield, Jason Worth comes in. And the Dodgers do this regularly, these dramatic victories when they have to win. So here's how it looks in the NL West. The Dodgers now have a 3-game lead over the Giants, who are idle. Kaz Ishii goes for the Dodgers Tuesday night, while the Giants and Jason Schmidt open up a 3-game set in
Brewers in Arizona for the time being. Interesting pitching matchup. Ben Sheets and Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson, 12-2 when the Diamondbacks score 3 or more runs for him. Johnson would improve to 15-14. He walked 1 in his 13th double-digit strikeout game of the season, 204th of his career. That's just 11 shy of Nolan Ryan's major league record. In all, Randy Johnson allowed 1 run and 6 hits. As for the other guy, Ben Sheets, he had 8 strikeouts in the loss.
Time to recognize Miguel Tejada, 142 RBIs, best in baseball. He's 3 RBIs shy of breaking the single-season record for a shortstop held by Vern Stevens. Tejada pops up. 4th shortstop ever, by the way, with at least 140 RBIs for Tejada. We'll get back to him. How about now? Runners on the corners. Tejada likes the fastball, but Eric Hinsky robs him on the base hit. Orioles would not score in that inning. As you take another look, Tejada went 0 for 4. The Orioles clinch a losing season for a 7th straight year.
For some reason, do have a painful rivalry. Don't watch Met fans. This is Scott Kazmir pitching and pitching well against Boston. Got Jason Varitek there. Now, the bottom of the 3rd, Bronson Arroyo against Aubrey Huff. Arroyo hits Huff. Huff would be forced out of the game. 2-0 Tampa. Now he hits Tino Martinez. Tino, there's the stare. 4th inning transition. You have to know what's coming, right?
One down for
top of the 4th. Kazmir still in there, pitching a brilliant game to this point. Hits Ramirez. Now the home plate umpire, so he gives both teams the warning, right? Next batter is Kevin Millar, and Kazmir hits Millar. There's no way he meant to do that on purpose, folks. After the warning, the kid's pitching a great game. Bench is clear. Kazmir would be ejected. He didn't give up a hit in his 3 innings and struck out 6. Jorge Sosa pitching to Ramirez. Not very well. Manny, get out of town. 43rd of the season. It went 458 feet. 5-2 Boston. Bottom of the 9th. Keith Folk facing Carl Crawford, and he gets him looking. The Red Sox only 13-14 against Tampa Bay this season, but the bottom line is Boston clinches a playoff spot.
We believed in each other. In this locker room, we believed in each other the whole time. And we put it together, and it was just a matter of time. And our starting pitching really picked it up. And offensively well, started swinging the bats well. So we're ready to go, man.
It's always special, but I really thank God because this is a chance that I always look forward to. And I think it's enough for me now. I'm about to get a ring, and I want to get one.
This is just the 3rd time that the Red Sox have gone to the postseason, consecutive seasons. Boston won 95 games last year when they claimed the American League wild card. Monday night's victory was their 94th of this season.
Mets, the Cubs exploded against Cincinnati and Brandon Clausen. 0-4 night games with an ERA over 8, and it was a full moon over Wrigley. What would happen? Bottom 4, 2 outs. Corey Patterson off of Clausen, a 2-run homer. Number 24 on the year for Patterson. Cubs up 6-1. Next batter, Derek Lee, no doubt. Number 32 for Lee. Cubs up 7-1. Todd Walker and Jose Macias also went deep in this one. Top of the 6th, D'Angelo Jimenez. On the ground it goes. Jose Macias with a great stop. Nomar went 3 for 3 with 2 RBI. Carlos Zambrano wins his 4th straight decision, and the Cubs take care of business against Cincinnati.
So the Astros then trying to keep pace against the Cards, who are in cruise control, trying to set up their rotation like Woody Williams, who was roughed up in this one. Lance Berkman in the bottom of the 2nd. Jeff Kent coming through with a double to left. Morgan Ensberg a double. It's 2 runs to score. 2-0 Stros. Jose Vizcaíno, base hit. Raul Chavez, 3-0 Astros. Where's Craig Biggio right about now? This is still the 2nd inning, folks. 2 more runners score. 5-0 Stros. Jeff Bagwell, 6-0 Astros. Still in the 2nd. Bottom of the 4th. Roy Oswalt, the pitcher, he's a hitter. Base hit to right. Carlos Beltran. He's going to triple to center. Look out for the hill. 2 runners score. 8-0 Astros. All 9 starters, including the pitcher, got a hit off Williams. Tony Womack, he got a hit by a pitch. Seeing clearly in some great pain, was helped off. The Astros are 18-7 in September. Will it be enough? Here's a look at your National League wild card up to the 2nd. The Cubs lead is now 1 full game over the Giants, who were off on Monday. That Astros win allows them to keep pace. They remain a game and a half back of Chicago. The Giants and Padres open up a 3-game series.
Amazing that they're involved. Number 10, Angels-Rangers, Eric Young. The blooper, Garrett Anderson. Sweet catch. Angels won 5-3.
Number 9, the Reds and the Cubs, D'Angelo Jimenez. Shot to 3rd. Jose Macias The diving play, you got to make the throw as well. Macias also homered in the Cubs win.
Number 8, Blue Jays Orioles, and the RBI machine did not have an RBI. Eric Hinsky responsible for that because he robbed Tejada of extra bases and at least one RBI in a Blue Jays win.
Number 7, Diamondbacks Brewers. Randy Johnson, big strikeout night. Hit it to right. Chris Magruder robs the big unit with a diving catch. Brewers lost the game.
What about number 6, Red Sox D-Rays, Orlando Cabrera? Off of the glove of Jose Cruz Jr. Cruz picks it up and then throws Cabrera out at second. Red Sox win it 7-3.
Number 5, speaking of mascots, and now we actually are, British mascot guard national mascot race. Comes down to the gorilla and the owl, and the gorilla pulls away at the end in thrilling fashion.
Should start that here in the States. Number 4, Cowboys Redskins, Vinny Testaverde. The pitch to Richie Anderson. The throw deep to Terry Glenn. Big play in the Cowboys' victory over the Redskins.
Number 3, the Cards and the Astros. Watching Edgar Renteria lines one off of Roy Oswalt. That could be painful. Right to Jose Vizcaíno. Bang, right there. Actually, he's got some extra protection, some padding there, and gets Renteria at first. Astros win.
Number 2, Mariners A's, Jose Lopez. It's deep. Eric Burns right there as he crashes into the wall and makes the catch. In an A's victory, 6-5 to stay on top of the AL West.
Redskins might have lost on Monday night, but they do have the number 1 top play. And Mark Brunell to Lavernius Coles on the sideline. Juggling catch, concentration, and stays in bounds. That's SportsCenter's top plays.